Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 3. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had taken out the fourth and final city chief and got the final passcode thingy. And now all we need to do is try to remember how the hell to get back to where we want to. Yes, half the fun in this game is in fact backtracking, you see. Wasn't here. I know that for sure. This area is painful, man. I think one of the things that makes it even more painful is the lack of audio. Like, all it has is that very, very subtle that you hear in, like, Breath of Fire 3's Desert of Death. Pretty much anywhere that is supposed to be feeling very cold and lonely, and you know what? It's doing the job. Now, was it that hole? No. Because a hole would have taken me all the way to... where's Medusatville? Right? Heck me.
Hello, Digimon. Would you care for a gigafire? As I send you to Valhalla.
Yes.
To Valhalla.
You know, I really do wonder sometimes, like, a good chunk of the Digimon are based off of different mythologies and whatnot. Valkyries, Vikemons. I'm pretty sure that there's other Viking age-related Digimon as well. Point being, fairly questionable thing in my brain that just arrived. Is there actually a Digimon version of Valhalla? Because, like, I mean, that'd be neat. Is this where I need to go? I thought I had to go all the way back to the boot. Pretty sure this is not the right. I thought I had to go all the way back to the boot in order to get back to where I'm trying to go, and I don't. I'm confused. How am I confused? One moment. No answers, only infuriation. It only just makes me a little bit more frustrated because I know I came from this way. So it not... maybe I gotta do a jump down thing. I don't see... Oh, never mind. Was it through that hole, or was it through walking? I remember having to walk back along Snow Mountain. Ugh. This is why I hate these really weirdly complicated sort of movement systems. Because if this one could take me down to Amaterasu, that'd be great. I don't trust it. Okay, that goes there. How the hell did I get through this place? What the fuck? Am I this dense? How the hell did I come through here? Freeze Mountain, the inn, Snow Mountain. It's to the south, so the exit has to be from the south. Right? gonna have a freaking aneurysm playing this game. Oh. Who knows what I'm doing anymore? Pretty sure I might end up being freaking able to level up by the time we get out of here. Am I giving myself no credit because I easily get lost? Yes. In fact, part of me really wants to turn back on the no encounters shit. Don't remember having to dig between snow and freeze mountains. Hi, Rockmon. Have a Giga Fire, please. I don't think of any other RPGs I could play. I haven't exactly been having a great track record with very long RPGs, have I? As of late. Well, okay, my track record of, you know, long RPGs within the past couple of months being freaking this and, what's it called? Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I still hate having freaking put that sucker in hiatus. I have figured out how to fix it and make it so as it's playable again with at least a modicum of difficulty. Alright, what do you gotta say? South of us is the west sector, north is north sector. South is west? I mean, okay. Anyways, yeah, all of that is fixed, and I can continue playing the damn game now. It's just... I don't wanna at the moment. Oh, really? Why'd that first Rockmon die and this one was relatively fine? It's just torment. That's pretty much the half of it. It's just torment. Me having to remember what I did. Hey, level 71. Yes, you called it. Alright. South to the west. Which totally makes sense. We gotta go south to hit the west. Alright. Freaking out over very little. But now we're back at the South Badlands. We gotta go. Gotta remember where the hell things are. There it is. This should take me to either Plug Beach or it's gonna take me to the jungle. Where they got fun and games. God damn encounter rate. I don't know. My whole mood of playing Wrath of the Righteous has been a little bit bleh because of all the problems I've been having with it. I would love it if there was at least some way to do the teleportation thing without crusade mode, but ugh. The only things I can really do is just remove corruption, making it so as I can actually play the damn thing, and okay. And much like in this game, seeing if I couldn't lower the encounter rate so I can get from point A to point B. I know that a couple of people might had suggested to me to just, you know, for simple battles, switch it to real time. problem with that is that that's less fun for me. That was pretty much one of my big when it came to Baldur's Gate. The OG computer RPG ones. Like, they were fun. They were good to get into, but they were basically... I don't know, it kind of feels like that engine is built a lot better around the concept of... to me anyways, built around the real-time battle system better than Pathfinder's Wrath of the Righteous, and by extension Kingmaker. I think what was also getting to me with Wrath of the Righteous was just, I don't know, the amount of times where it's like,
oh, you're the big goddamn good guy hero, right?
not one time really had we had a situation where, I know I wrote this in my mini review of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous some time ago on my YouTube community page, but it kind of still rings true in that, you know, you can play a relatively evil dick. You do have evil options, but everyone still sees you as, yay, the good guy savior. I don't know whether or not there's additional options later on in the game that would have been all like,
oh yes, this will make it so as everyone sees you as a vile abomination upon the very soil that you walk upon.
But really, I was just tired. Tired of it, man. It's a fun system, but just See, what kind of needed to be done with it, and I don't know how long I'll rant about Wrath of the Righteous at this moment, probably as soon as I get to the next plot point. But one of the things of Wrath of the Righteous that always bugged me is because of how Pathfinder does their demons and whatnot, it makes it hard to really make any good team versus demons that aren't just,
I'm a paladin and I'm a cleric. I'm a good guy.
like, yep, yeah, you are. Congratulations. Not necessarily the most interesting things to play, but hey, you exist. Cause I know I said it before, and I know it is indeed counteracted through the whole mythic level system, which I have an entire different opinion upon mythic levels and whatnot, but regardless. It's just additional... I think I've lost my train of thought. Level 79, yay. I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of it that... Right, I got back on the train. Yeah, there are certain ways to circumvent resistances and whatnot later on within the game, but until then, you are suffering because everything has.
Oh, I've got fire resistance 10. I've got ice resistance 10.
I've got acid resistance 10. It's different almost per demon, which only makes it more frustrating because then you gotta remember, oh, this demon is not as weak. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. This demon is weak against this thing. This demon is not as resistant towards this thing, and so on and so forth. How did I get back here? Because I think if I go through... if I go through the I thought if I go through this place and then I go through the jungle grave, I end up back in Atsuka server. Or am I remembering wrong? I might be remembering wrong. I don't know. Because if it'll lead to the same place I need to be, that'd be one thing. But it's the same place I need to be, but on a different server. Something else entirely. Behold, as Darius wastes almost basically an entire video just trying to remember how the hell to get from point A to point B. Hello, Phantomon. But yeah, that's pretty much my biggest beef with Wrath of the Righteous, as from the get-go you're faced upon with creatures that are naturally resistant against the elements of ice and cold and whatnot, which are some of the most basic spells, not even including their spell resistance, and you have to bypass their spell resistance and their energy resistances to do anything against them if you happen to be any sort of a caster. Sure, you can take the whole small bevy of force spells, but again, so the one that comes to mind is Magic Missile. And you need to roll spell resistance for each missile to even be hopeful that you'll be effective. Ugh. Oh, push comes to shove, I can also just hit back up the Forest Inn station, get back into the Amaterasu server, and then walk. Wait, was it Forest Station? Pretty sure it was the Forest Station Inn, or the Forest Inn. No, wait. Because if we're going to... it comes out the Forest Inn. We gotta go through the catacombs on the Asuka side of things. Come back in as the... I can't think. I can't word it anymore. Gotta go in on the Atsuka side through the catacombs, come back out the Amaterasu side near the Forest Inn. That's half this game, basically. Just trying to remember where the hell anything goes. Don't confuse him. Dang it. Hey, awesome. And imagine of all those missed. Be like, my awesome great luck immediately shot down by terrible luck. See, what also makes me feel bad about this game is that I would love to have really shown off or Greymon and Metal Garurumon some. You know, before I ground to oblivion and back and just said, nah fam. I would want to share those. It's just that you blitz by when you're doing the training really relatively fast. And I know I could have actually gone back in from the grinding after, like, I don't know, level 50. But the thing is that I'm still kind of not struggling, but definitely having some problems with certain Digimon. Certain Digimon. And it can be annoying, so I can't really think of how the hell I would be not annoyed at level 50. Alright, where are we going, Agumon? Goes to Asuka and Amaterasu. It's connected to everywhere in those two servers. Goes south for Asuka's Jungle Grave. Okay, so we'll go to the Jungle Grave on this side. Go to the Catacombs. Come out the jungle end. Right? That's how this is gonna work. It's probably a relatively easy way I could have done this, but I really don't know. I got nothing anymore. The engines are putting in the brain. Sputtering. Wishing that it had more ammunition. It had more energy. Hell, I freaking found a way to rant about freaking Wrath of the Righteous again and Digimon of all things. Which I would very much say that Digimon is a little bit worse of the games. Between this and Wrath of the Righteous. Part of that's probably because of no actual nostalgia value for Digimon World 3. Whereas I've had years to appreciate the Pathfinder tabletop system. Literal years. Playing it with friends and buddies. You know, poking around in Kingmaker every so often. Realizing, man, at some point I really do have to pick up Kingmaker again. Not from where I left off, because God no. For one, I wouldn't even remember what the hell I was doing.
Portomon.
And again, probably not stream it. Because, I don't know, I feel a lot better just playing things at my own pace and whatnot. And I know that there's little stress, not as much stress as, you know, there is in streaming, as my brain is telling me that there is. But when your brain is being all, you know, all 5, 6, 10 and a half pistons, because one of them's broken. When it's like your brain is like that, it's hard. Portomon. And my only thing now about going back through the worm maze is going back through the worm maze. It is a maze. Yeah, that's a rather practical attack, sir. Congratulations. Your reward is death. I'm tired. In case that was not obvious. I don't even fully remember where the hell the catacombs are. This way, right? Bios Swamp. Okay, let's look at our map before I go any deeper into the Bios Swamp. Right. Tranquil. South Station, Shaman Home. Wait. Shaman House. Where were the catacombs? Where were things? Was it near Bolt Bridge? Oh, freaking. Because this is where we got the Digi Egg that allowed us to use Samaramon. Equally unimpressive Digimon surrounded. I think I'm a little too tired to continue playing. My whole thing today was that I was going to see just how much further I can get. It is simply beating this game. And well... yeah. Yeah, pretty far. So, quite a few hours logged in today. The terrible thing is that I don't terribly hate this game, is the thing. I think that it is very unpolished. I think that it could have done a whole hell of a lot of things better. Oh. All in all, I wouldn't say it's a bad, terrible game. It's just... I really do legitimately wonder how the hell people beat this as a kid. Because there is... I keep on going back to my... Excuse me. Snizzed. I keep on going back to my time having played... words escaping me. 7th Saga. As a kid, and even now as an adult. And I think about when I was a kid, how it had taken me 40 some odd hours to beat the game. And yet a good 10, sometimes 20, maybe 20 hours of it was me grinding off of enemies I didn't know were not the best option. Most of the times when you were grinding in that game, you were grinding in that game in the wrong location, unless you did so with the Silver Brains. Silver Brains were just straight up the best way to do any grinding. Brains in general. But I can't imagine having any First off, this game does not have any locations where it is just optimal to do your grind. Especially once you hit a certain wall, you're just going to be grinding off of the enemies that are there because they are the only enemies there. So, yeah, you're kind of forced to spend way more time in it. Like I did in my case. It took 2 hours, which would have taken more akin to the time of like more to the tune of like I don't know how much I had said. Like I ground for 2, could have taken 10 times as long, 20 hours. If you had found the most optimum way of, you know, beating up Digimon. Hell, that still would have been a long ass time with speed up. Is this the part where I say I'll get to the forest inn and then on an episode or something? Or do I want to try to bother getting to and through the gate? Not the gate, the maze. Because once I go through the maze... Wait. Am I coming all the way up here again? Ramon's Lake. We're in... The inn is in the next screen. I hate those trees with a passion. Bah. I really need to get some sleep or something. Because I basically need to find the best ways to get back to Amaterasu server. And the only ways I can think of are the bug maze and the portal that goes from portal. The one that goes from Plug Bay over to who's it? Wait. I'm remembering right. Probably not. The brain's all sort of fog. East wire. Is right there. Another random encounter, because of course why not? Ah, the Kuwakamon's now green. Bleh. Stay down. Please, I beg of you. In this new area where not old area with new Digimon, things are still only giving you 150. Okay, really quick, just want to poke my nose down here and be all like, hey, what's going on? Forest in Biff. I think I remembered wrong. Oh, 'tis as I said, I just didn't remember where the hell the freaking catacomb is. Ether Jungle. Ether Jungle is where it is. God damn it. I hate myself because now I gotta go all the way back there to do the thing. Because that's where the shrine is, where shrine catacombs, regardless. Where the shrine is that will lead back to the Forest Inn on the Amaterasu side of things. Oh god, is there a faster way for me to get from here to there? Probably is. I'll just need to look into it. But I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, I'll be on my way back to Amaterasu server so I can get to Amaterasu City, so I might progress the plot. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as you're probably enjoying my misery right now. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.